All right, so I'm about to head out. I have a meeting with a client that I'm onboarding. So I'm kind of doing like a discovery kind of meeting with her, asking her a bunch of questions so I can start kind of making a content strategy for her ideal client. So we're meeting at a coffee shop here in about an hour. I'm gonna get there early, get some work done, and then I have that shoot with that running influencer that I hit up, and gonna do some stuff for him. I wanted to talk about this girl that I'm doing, gonna be signing on. She owns a gym, and I actually got her from doing a free video for. I was doing content for this mobility coach that I actually used to work with, and I was doing content for him, and I did a free video for him right at the very beginning, and he posted it. It performed really well, and she actually hit me up from that a couple months ago. And we tried working something out, and it was just bad timing for her. But she ended up hitting me back up and was like, hey, I'm in a better spot now. I'd love to start working with you. So super cool way to get clients is by literally doing some free work for people. If you have a friend who's doing something, like offer them a free video, because you never know their followers and who is following them and who is looking for somebody. So you never know. It's a great way to practice, a great way to network. And that's really how I have all my clients right now is either by hitting them up and offering them a free video, or networking of some sort and them seeing a piece of my work and getting to work with them. So I really could not recommend it enough, especially if you're a new videographer. It is just one of the easiest ways. I've got my bag pretty much packed up I'm gonna come back from the coffee shop after I'm done. And I'll take off to go shoot that running video with that guy. So I've got my lenses packed up. I've got my batteries charging right here. I'm going to I have my DJI Osmo Pocket 3, which is all charged up. All my mics are charged up, and I plan on, I'll show you my little contraption. I got one of those small rig magic arms, and I mounted it to the e-bike last night, and so I'm going to have this with the Osmo Pocket facing back towards me to get some behind the scenes content. So hopefully y'all can kind of see what that's going to look like as I'm shooting it with this guy. So everything's packed up. I am super everything has to be perfect the night before, because your boy has anxiety, and gotta just make sure everything is lined up and ready to go. Everything's charged, all my lenses are good. So my buddy, the guy that I'm shooting the video for, is gonna bring an electric skateboard as well. I think that might work better than the e-bike, to be honest. I wasn't sure if he was gonna be able to get that, so I got the e-bike just in case, but he messaged me last night saying that he got it. So I might actually bring the gimbal, which I will plug in before I take off, because that will make it just super buttery. But other than that, I think that should be everything. So I'm gonna head over to the coffee shop and get ready to meet with my client. Wrapped up my meeting. I use this really helpful tool. It's called Fireflies AI. If you're someone who goes in a lot of meetings or has to do a lot of these discovery calls, I really recommend it. It's an app that's completely free. There is a paid version, but I use the free version, and you can pretty much record conversations, and it'll use AI and give you a full meeting recap as well, which is, it's super detailed. I didn't think I was going to use it. I didn't think it was going to be that good, and it's pretty insane. And then what you can do is you can actually send that email of the meeting recap to the person if you wanted to, and that way it just shows that you have your stuff together, and it's a good look on you if you can do something like that. I don't send it to the clients most of the time, But then is what I do is I will upload the transcript into ChatGPT. That way when in the future, if I have questions about certain things, I can ask it and it should already have all the information there. So it's a really good way, really useful tool. If you aren't using it, I definitely recommend it. I was hesitant on using it, and the first time I used it, I was blown away at how detailed it gets. And so great way to be able to kind of recap and note all the important things in a meeting. So especially if you use ChatGPT like I do, based off some of the things some of the questions I asked her, it's going to help me kind of come up with some ideas for content ideas, because it literally just took exactly what she said. Plus, if I ever use ChatGPT to help me like with some script ideas, it has our hour-and-a-half conversation, how this client was talking, and so it'll actually use their vocabulary whenever I want it to write scripts. So I mean, pretty crazy, but definitely recommend if you've never used it. Fireflies AI. So I'm gonna head home. It's 10:56 right now. I'm gonna head home, grab a bite to eat, and pack up my gear. And then I'm going to head to Zilker Park. That's where I'm filming with this running guy. And I am gonna scope out a couple spots in the park that I think would be good to film. And then I think we're gonna start shooting around 1 o'clock. So hopefully that goes well, and yeah, I'm gonna head home. It is still freezing. I'm back at the house. It's, I don't know, 6 o'clock. I shot the video with that running influencer guy. His name is Tommy, super cool guy, really enjoyed it. I ended up using the electric longboard that he brought. It was way better than the e-bike, just more hands-free and easier to control. And so because I used that, I wasn't able to set up the DJI Osmo at all. And yeah, the video, I just finished editing it. It came out pretty fire. I'm pretty happy with it. I used the black mist filter and an ND filter on my camera, and just chef's kiss. Made the video look pretty sick. So I'll probably upload that. It's going to be vertical, but I'll upload that so y'all can see kind of what I did. I really enjoyed working with him. This is like what I really want to do, is work with people like this. It's just, I had a lot of fun shooting with him. He was really cool. Personality was awesome. And this is just like really what I want to do. So I really want to try to focus in the next month of reaching out to more people here in Austin. There's so many influencers. I love working with people like this. And like helping them with like personal brand stuff. So I think this just kind of confirmed that for me, that this is what I want to do. He was really cool. There might be an opportunity to try to do some more content for him. He just started doing some YouTube stuff as well, so would love to help him out with that and kind of document his journey in running and all the races that he's doing. So pretty sick. We're back. It is Sunday morning. I am having to skip church this morning because I have a paid shoot that I'm doing. I've been showing up to this little like event that's been happening around Austin that someone started. It's like a live DJ, and they partner with coffee shops or venues, and pretty much just like partner with the coffee truck, I guess, or they actually partner with like an actual coffee shop, and they set up a live DJ. And I've gone the last few weeks to shoot just for free. I have a friend that's kind of helping out with it. And my friend, I think, is getting paid to shoot some of these videos and wasn't able to make it to this one. So he hit me up and was like, yo, dude, I can pay you if you can come shoot. So that is why free work gets you paid work. It's 9:26. This place is downtown Austin. It's a really cool venue. I'm excited to show y'all. So I'm packing up the stuff. Rocking the Sony a6700. We got the grip mount on the side, and then I'm bringing a 30 millimeter, a 50 millimeter, and I think I'm gonna bring my 10 to 20. So yeah, pretty much gonna bring those three lenses. I'm not really gonna bring any microphones because I'm just gonna play audio over the videos, I think. So gonna be bringing the Osmo Pocket 3 to get some behind the scenes stuff, and yeah, I think that's gonna be everything.
bucket list one by one.
Crazy.
We're out here at Fairgrounds, celebrating Latte. It's a DJ mixer in the morning. Come out, grab a coffee, make new friends.
Get a photo from the man, from the legend.
Don't hit me up, I got you.
From the legend.
I do portraits, Tinder photos, and all that.
Only Tinder photos. Only hit this guy up.
Hey, but I can do Hinge if you want me to. Just let me know. But it's gonna cost you extra.
Bonus.
Extra pocket check.
What a day yesterday was. Honestly, this is my third time going to one of these events, and I've shot for free at the last two, just because obviously the events are pretty lively, so it's a good place to network, and just to, like, if I'm not doing anything, I might as well just go up and shoot and film, and I can use some of it for myself. I can collab with the event, which they've been cool with collabing with me on the videos that I make for them. So, that's been awesome. But yeah, yesterday was by far the best one they did. The venue they had was like top notch. It was pretty much in the middle of downtown on a corner, and it like goes into the ground. I don't know if you could kind of tell, but just literally in the middle of downtown, but kind of felt like secluded, but yet people were just walking off the streets and pulling up and dancing and chilling and vibing, and so sick. So I spent 10 to 2 there yesterday, got some dinner or lunch, I guess, with my wife and some of her friends after downtown. And so now it is Monday. It is time to edit. I have so much freaking footage that I have to edit or at least sift through. I have to come up with one recap video and then 2 little videos just with some text, kind of pretty simple, not a whole lot of editing on the other 2, but got paid $250 for the event, and honestly, like, normally I probably wouldn't have taken that, especially for having to be there for 4 hours and having to make 3 videos. Normally that's like $250 for one video, to be honest, but sometimes the opportunities outweigh what you're getting paid, and if this is going to lead into some consistent work with them, you know what, I'll suck it up. So like I said, it is what it is. I networked with this cool venue that they had there. It was like those bao buns, I think is what you call them. I don't know, but super clean aesthetic, looked kind of like, more on the higher end side, and might try to go shoot some free content for them. This guy said he owns like a hotel and a couple other businesses and doesn't have anybody for content, and he was like saying that he kind of needed some. So exactly my point. I always try to make it a point to like chat with people, with other business owners there, whether it's the venues or just anybody who looks like they're down to chat, and I just do it. It's so useful, so helpful. And if you do events like this where either you're working for free or you're maybe not getting paid as much as you'd want, but you're going just for the opportunity, make it a point to network with at least 2 or 3 people about your business, essentially. It's networking is like, yeah, meeting other people, but like intentional networking for your business, not just to meet people. So like pitching what you do and like, hey, do y'all need anything? Or I'd love to come shoot a free video for you guys. Just something. I think it's so helpful. And if you do that at every single event, to 3 people, let's just say every event you go to, out of those 3 people, one of them tells 1 or 2 friends. That will quickly start to compound and could lead to some cool opportunities. So it's a no-brainer. So I'm heading to a coffee shop, I think, to edit all this footage. Dude, I have 250 clips, which is crazy. So gonna go edit all that, and then I'm probably gonna start editing this video, actually, and then I'm heading to a coffee shop, but Rose got me Starbucks this morning, and so I've got to literally just finish this before I go into a coffee shop, because I don't want them to tell me anything. So gonna go edit this. for this week, I've got to come up with some questions for the client that I met with last week, that I took y'all with me at the coffee shop. We're shooting the first bit of content for her March 6th, and I need to finish the agreement, the official agreement for her to sign and us to sign, and then some questions to get her ready to talk on camera. We're doing 8 videos a month. The first 4 videos, we're kind of going to do some like backstory, because they don't really have that. So we're going to do that and kind of talk about how she got into owning or running this gym, what kind of, pushed her to do this, and some other, we're going to do like a VSL type video for this agency that she's also working with. So, busy week. Got to make sure I prioritize everything that needs to get done. I'm going to make a list. That way I can see everything. It's easy for me to just like have this constant buzzing anxiety because I like think I know everything, but then I'm like, oh, I forgot about this. And so I'm just going to write everything down. That way I can see it. I know everything that I need to do, and I can start crossing stuff off and kind of give my anxiety ease the anxiety a little bit. Otherwise, it's just so easy to like, oh, I forgot about this. Oh, I forgot about this. Oh, I forgot about this. So, stay organized beginning of the week, and yeah, we're gonna go lock in.